I actually don't. I have no idea how to end things.
Me either.
I think there's like a little
Here.
X somewhere.
Yeah, I got it. Bye.
All right. Bye. So, does anyone know on this how I can end it so we don't have to have that like awkward moment at the end? I'm waiting for someone to respond to tell me. All right. Who is next? Dun, dun, dun. Going through. How about a guy? Any guys in here? Where my dudes at? Let's see. Dun, dun. Lots of women. I'm honored. Here's a guy. Let's see how this goes. Is it Caleb? Hey, man.
How are you?
Oh, it's sunny where you are. So are you in Australia?
I am in the UK. It is 7 a.m. here, so
Oh, what's your name?
my name's Callum. It's an
Callum.
honor
Nice to
to
meet you, man.
likewise, likewise. It was yeah, this is a bit surreal. This is really surreal. It was done in hope more than on an expectation, but Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, 7 a.m.
Yeah, for sure. I will, if I have the opportunity to kind of say this to you personally.
Please
This,
say anything you
I
want.
came across a podcast. Well, I was sent across a podcast from a friend, and it was with someone who I love, a guy called Andy Grammer, and it
My
was with
grammar, one of my best friends.
it was you guys, and it was that podcast that was it just blew me away. I like to the point where you said something at the beginning, and you said the differences that maybe Liz and Jamie shared on that episode, in terms of just holding space, and I think this is something that I can really relate to, and think that I'm being the good guy, like I am kind of an ally, but then it was kind of holding that mirror up and saying I'm not the ally that I thought I was, and
Yeah, man.
I've always deemed myself like I say, even in previous relationships, I've always how your episode with your amazing wife, that, and the way and what you said about how some of your displays of affection and things like that, that was that you I feel so much kind of connection with the way in which you show up in your
Mm.
relationships, and the kind of the grand gestures and that kind of stuff. And even
Like like in the sense where I was doing them for her, but somewhere they were also for me,
yeah,
right? And that they weren't totally pure.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. 100%. And I'd probably say that they were even less pure than that. And there was a comment where you said chivalry was more about look at me rather than look at them.
Yeah.
Um, and that really sat with me. And so it's been a real process since whenever earlier this year. And I've literally just about a week ago finished Liz's book, and it was just amazing. and he's incredible.
Way to go, man. You're doing the work. You're like really doing the work.
So yeah, I do, like, to be honest, this was just a request to say that if there were the people who, this has been one of the best years for me ever. Like the depth of relationships that I have with my family are something that I cried with my dad last time twice. I was like, Dad, like, after seeing your episode, I was like, I'm very blessed in my situation, in the sense that I have a lot of freedom. So I was like, Dad, I'm coming to live with you. And I went to live with him for like 5 weeks, and I kind of had a conversation with him where I was like, how does it feel to know that you contributed to my suffering? And
Colin, that I thank you. You are why we do this. You're why I do this work. And it's so refreshing to know that men like you exist that are humble enough to say these things to another man, to listen to the podcast, and actually to do the work. You know, the fact that you paused and came back to that episode because you were challenged speaks volumes about who you are. And there's your stove.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
I think you're showing me your floor right now.
No,
There's your.
I appreciate
I see your floor. In touch and keep me posted. And yeah, keep doing that work, because when you get in a relationship, as you know, it you just get challenged in more ways than you could ever know, and it's for the best. It makes us better men. And that episode challenged me, but it brought Liz and I closer.
Yeah.
And you know what? I started doing a lot more dishes and laundry and helping out, and that's what it's all about, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the man.
Thank you so much.
Do you want to take a picture real quick?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
All right.
Got it. Thank you, my
Stay in touch with me via DM, man. Keep me posted on your life, and I'm so happy to hear that. And the fact that you talked to your dad too, what a blessing. You're going to be so grateful you did that one day.
No, I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Keep
All
doing
right. Merry Christmas, man. Have a beautiful day today.
Bye.
All right. Cheers. No idea how to end it, so. All right. I think he's ending it. There's a circle there. Well, how awesome was he? What a special guy. How sweet is that? Emily's tired over there drinking her tea. What am I drinking? I'm drinking chamomile tea right now. And by the way, to anyone that's wondering, any women out there who are single saying, where are all the good ones at? Just talk to a good one. Callum, that's a good man who's doing the work. All right. So sweet. You look like you're from Portland. I grew up in Oregon, so that would make sense. Okay. Let's do this. That was so sweet. All right. Here's another guy. What's your favorite? Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas to you too.
How's your night?
Not bad. I just wanted to come on. I just got your book for Christmas.
Yes.
So very excited to start that in the new year.
Oh, that makes me so happy, man.
My mom actually used to watch Jane the Virgin and got me into the show. Um,
Oh, I love that.
and
You have an awesome smile.
appreciate the fact that another man could uplift another man. It's very hard to see that nowadays. But especially like I've been doing a lot of charity work and stuff, and I've been
Oh,
working with a lot of different women. So it's nice to see that there are other men out there that uplift each other and that work together and bring each other up. So I appreciate that.
oh, you're so sweet, Willie. I'd give you a huge hug if I could. I'm hugging you through here right now.
Air hug.
I, I
Yeah, but
appreciate it,
thank you so
man.
much for everything that you do. Wishing you and your family a
You guys are all so sweet. All right, I'm just gonna accept somebody. I don't know who it is. Let's see. And it doesn't tell me. What have we got? The wait.
but it's nothing.
Oh, well, I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow.
Thank
Your
you.
ceiling looks really cool.
Yeah, I have like these like lights.
Whoa, that's awesome. I gotta get that for my kids. They would love that.
So I wanted to tell you that all the films you were in, and you're just such an inspirational man.
Oh, thank you so much.
Can I get a picture?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, dear.
Bye.
Oh, you're gonna have to press the button for me. I don't. There we. Okay. There we go. So sweet. I haven't gone live with the new Instagram layout, so it's does it look like it's doing that for you guys? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna ask again. Does anybody know how I can end the live with people? How do I end the live when I go live with somebody? I'm just waiting for the response. And again, if you're just hanging out with us, I like to go live on days where there could be a few souls out there that are struggling because everybody else is so happy. And holidays are some of those days. You know, we get this idea in our minds that everyone's got the perfect life. Everyone else has the perfect family. Everyone's got it made. People have more money or a nicer car or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or parents are not struggling with rent or whatever it is. We always compare ourselves to the highlight reels we see on social media. And also, after the last 2 years of COVID, a lot of people have lost family members. It could be the first Christmas without somebody that you love. Um, it could be a first Christmas after a break. Should be the top right X will open up an option that says end now. Really? Are you sure? I think the top right X will end the whole thing, no? Kaylee, I'm a nurse and not Kaylee, if you're a nurse, I am sending you so much love. Oh my God, you're a hero. You are a hero. Someone says, yeah, see, that will end the whole thing. See, no one, see, it's not just me. It's not just me. teacher, Weda. Oh, teacher. By the way, I just want to say this. I really hope that we start like these and freaking janitors. I think we need to rethink all of this. The jobs that we value in this capitalistic nightmare we're living in are not the jobs that matter. So the teachers, the nurses, the doctors, all of you in service positions, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. You matter. Even though the world, the country will tell you that you don't. You do. Okay, sorry. I'm going to stop talking and talk to you guys. All right, who are we going with? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Happy birthday, Danielle. I just picked somebody. Hi, who's this?
Hi, my name's Arayli.
O'Reilly. That's a cool name.
Thank you. It is a really random name, right?
What is it? Does it mean something? What does it mean?
I always joke that my mom just completely made it up, but she says that it means lioness of God. So
Well,
that's
your mom says that's what it means.
live up to.
Like you haven't found that on a Google search yet, but your mom said it. So,
Right. So I have to go with what my mom said. So
well, all right, Lioness of God, how are you tonight?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Just hanging out by my Christmas tree here.
Oh, so sweet.
My
Are you?
kids are in bed. I'm a single mom. I have 5 little girls.
Wait.
Yep.
You are a single mom with 5 girls.
I'm a single mom of 5. Yep.
Oh, sweetie, you are a hero.
Thanks.
How old are
Thanks.
your girls?
1.5, 3, uh, 7, 8.5, and 10.
Uh,
I know.
okay, Mama, you are a champion.
Thank
One
you.
and a half?
Yeah, so I got married real young. I was married for like 11 years and then not. I just signed the divorce papers like 2 days ago, actually. So,
Oh, so this is an intense Christmas.
yeah, it's the second Christmas since the marriage ended, but it's kind of like official. And my mom got really sick last Christmas and she
Mm,
is still with us, but she had some neurological damage, so she's not completely herself anymore. So that's
mm.
a strange thing to sort of try and start the grieving process, but she's still kind of here, but kind of not.
Oh, there's a lot you're grieving,
Yeah, yeah,
but you're smiling,
I am. I'm
and your
still.
smiling is making other people smile. You know, it's interesting. You're an example of somebody who I think we can all learn from because you would look at the outward perception is like, oh my God, she must be struggling or so sad or this, and here you are with like a light energy, and you're able to smile despite whatever it is that you're going through. I mean, because you're a lioness of God. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah, I read a great quote today, and you kind of alluded to it too in this live, so it was feeling very cohesive to me, but it was like, stop, thinking of the illusion of what you think life should be and start like returning to yourself and just seeing what life is and being
yeah,
okay with that.
so much of my personal deep healing work is getting myself out of that illusion,
Yeah,
trying to figure out how to be here. You know, how do
yeah.
you? So I mean, I'm now curious. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Uh, how do you parent 5 kids as a single mom? What's your? Is it just moment to moment? What do you have? Like, how do you do that? How does
Yeah.
that work?
Yeah, I mean, I have them too. I mean, I have them like 90% of the time. So it's
Oh
it's
wow.
a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it's moment to moment. I mean, I feel like a lot of it is chaos, and then I try to I'm just really working on reparenting myself, and also I've changed so much in how I'm parenting my kids from how I was parenting them.
Yeah, reparenting yourself is everything.
So I mean, I take it moment to moment, and I definitely there's in chaos. You're like yelling and losing your cool, but I'm trying to do a lot of inner work and learn how to like circle back and reconnect with them, and sort of like not shame anymore. And that's just so it's like the logistics are hard, but then also trying to do it in this different way than how I was parented is also that's the challenge, I think, because you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. Are
And
there
you're
any?
parenting all these different ages, so
Well,
yeah,
that's the thing. I
yeah,
mean, like you have the whole gamut of
I really do.
experiences happening on like a daily basis.
Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
1.5-year-old and a 10-year-old.
Yeah,
I mean, I just, wow. I
yeah.
think we should be following you around and learning from you.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about learning from me, but I've learned a lot from you. I've appreciated just hearing some of your work, and mostly just through Instagram, but it's been really,
Mm.
yeah, it's been really encouraging. The learning to hold space for other people is such a big thing for me too. It's been strange. It's like my marriage ended and I woke up. That's what it felt like.
Wow. Well, it's really good to be awake.
Yeah, it is good to be awake. It's like more painful, but more joyful too, somehow.
Yeah. I mean, like waking up, like looking at life and being like, wow, I was asleep. I was on autopilot. Like you just look
Yeah,
and then you wake up and you realize like, wow, God is giving me a chance now. Okay. And you're still going to mess up and fail. I mean, right?
right.
That's what life is.
Yeah,
But you're awake.
yeah,
Like that, what a gift that is to be awake,
yeah. It
you
really is.
know? And I love what you said about reparenting yourself. Like that's something that Emily and I are just always working on. I was like, okay, wow, I just did the thing that I hate about my parents that they did.
Yeah,
And you have these moments where you realize you're becoming your parent.
yeah,
And that didn't work for you because it caused suffering. So it's like, how do I catch myself and hold space and have compassion for myself at the same time?
yeah. And also have compassion for the fact that like that other guy, Callum, who was on here earlier, like saying that his dad was able to hear that he had
Yeah.
space for that. So like also as I'm raising them when they're young, just like even just already having forgiveness and compassion for myself right now, knowing like I am causing them some suffering. Like I can't do it perfectly,
No,
but that's okay somehow. Like that can be okay. And I
it
can,
is.
when they come back, like hold that space and just let them say, like, these are the things that injured me. And that can be okay because I don't have to do it perfectly.
You
I'm
can't. It's
at that,
impossible for you to do it perfectly
yeah, especially with five.
with
It's
one kid, let alone five.
especially with five.
Good God.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, you made my night. You're a badass.
Thank you.
I mean, are you going to go to sleep soon? Because they're going to inevitably be up soon.
Yeah, yeah. I should probably go to sleep soon. We actually had our Christmas celebration on the 23rd, so we
Okay.
my house is like strewn with wrapping paper and toys all over the floor right now.
And I'm going to ask you, what are you doing for yourself this Christmas?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I'm gonna go see my sister and my parents tomorrow. The girls will be with, I have five girls, they're all girls. They're gonna be with their dad tomorrow. So I will get to kind of just do something I've never done, which is just kind of like we're gonna go see a movie, me and my sister together, and like it'll
Yes.
be different, but I think it'll be cool. So
Have a little ladies' day. It's so
yeah,
important to replenish yourself and
yeah,
to, you know, allow yourself to be with you too. I know it can be impossible with five kids, but
yeah,
that day is going to pay off. It's going to pay dividends.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
For doing this,
Well, you're amazing. Thank you for following and for coming on, and I'm sending you and your five girls love.
thank
Like, wow.
thanks so much.
And please stay in touch and keep us posted. I know Emily would love to, I'm sure, hear all about you and hear from you. So make sure
Oh,
you
yeah.
you all the stuff they're doing at AMA, I'm sure is right up your alley.
Yeah, yeah, I would love to. Thanks so much again. Let me figure out how to end this. I've never gone live with
Well,
anyone.
do you want to take a picture first?
Sure. Okay,
All right,
ready?
ready?
Yay. I got it. Thanks.
All right. Having it. But by the way, if you, I don't know if you are, but if you are still breastfeeding, I'd love to send you one of the AMA nursing covers.
Oh, thank you. I'm not anymore, but I really appreciate that. I did
Okay.
breastfeed them for a while, so yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, either way, it's so nice to meet you.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, let's see if I can figure
I
this
know
out.
it's that awkward thing.
I know. I'm like, sorry. How do I end this?
There should be an X in like the corner, the right corner.
Okay, I got it.
Bye. I mean, how badass is she? Everybody needs to go follow her. Screw following me. Go follow her. Man. So lovely. All right. So you guys are so damn sweet. Ugh. And yes, I will save this live. I will save this live. Let's take her to the podcast. You guys are all so sweet. All right. Let us request to join. Who we got here? Dun, 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 dun. You guys have really cool names. There's a lot of really cool names. All right, let's do a rapid fire. All right. Yeah, my house is quiet because everybody's asleep. Let's do rapid fire, right? 30 seconds. So pop on. We can just say hi, or you can ask a question, and then I'll jump on and I can do 5 more like that. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Ratty Matty. Hey, twinsies.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man? You got the beanie and the beard. I like it.
Good evening. Yeah, you can always rock it a little better. You got a little better. I can't show the hair that much. I look a little weird.
No. Well, mine's just I have a man bun, so it's like all tucked back here. So.
Oh, it's being held on. I see.
Yeah.
That's
How's
awesome.
it going,
Well,
man?
thank you so much for picking me.
What's your name? Maddie?
My name is Maddie. I go by Ratty Maddie.
There's a picture of you like with a bike, right? And
Yes, sir.
you a BMXer or a what?
Yes,
Mountain bike
sir.
guy?
I'm a pro BMXer. I ride for GT bikes.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Badass, man.
Yeah.
You guys do
Pretty fun, actually.
crazy shit.
I finished part of your towards the end of your book while I was on a recent trip to Louisville.
Oh, man. First of all, thank you. I love like pro athletes, and when I hear like men like you who are reading the book, there's like nothing that like touches me so much. I appreciate that.
Well, it came at a great time. You know, I actually was recently diagnosed with Crohn's disease back in July, and it came out of the blue. I've always been pretty healthy, you know, so it was a moment to slow down and really pay attention to what's happening. And a good friend of mine bought the book for me, and I was like, what is this stuff? Like, I'll read this, but she knows that I'm really emotional. I'm an over communicator. You know, I'm one of the guys who's kind of like a girlfriend in the group. But it was, you know, you touched on so many things that I've dealt with, that so many men deal with. And I guess one of my main questions is, what do you do in moments of extreme stress, or what is like a calming technique that you have to kind of just get yourself recentered, even if you're in a moment of intense stress?
That's an awesome question, man. Because it's changed. It's changed throughout the years, and the deeper I go into my own healing, the more tools I get. I will. I'll share something personal to everybody on here. So one of the things that I've been doing recently that has helped me more than any technique that I've ever had. So part of my journey in healing right now is somatic. So I'm getting into my body. I'm trying to feel my way through versus think my way through. And I spent my life thinking, right? I could rationalize my way out of everything. I'm feeling hurt. I'm feeling angry. I'm like, I could say that, but I wasn't actually feeling it. There's a difference between feeling hurt and feeling angry and just being aware that you're angry or that you're sad or whatever it is. So as men, we're not taught to experience feelings. We're not taught to sit with a feeling and allow it to come. We're taught to push through it. To be like, oh no, fuck that. I'm going to keep going, or I'm going to power through, right? That's what we're taught to do. Oh, we're feeling something? Oh, let me bury that shit so I can keep going and be like, be a man up. And we have to learn how to go in. So what was it? A month or so ago was the first time I've ever done this. I went into my garage. I was having a real intense night, feeling tons of stress. There was some personal stuff happening. Not in my marriage, but just in personal at work. And there was like one of these days where everything came up and I was feeling hurt about something and sad about something else and angry about something else. And I sat with it and I like went into the feeling. I allowed myself to feel. And what came to me was like, my intuition was like, go in the garage. I went in the garage and I sat with it and I started feeling angry. And I was like fucking angry. And so I started yelling. And I started screaming. And I started like letting it out in this primal way. And then I started crying. And then I started sobbing. And I was on my knees like a little baby, like a baby would sob uncontrollably. And then I would feel the anger and I would be angry again. And I went and feelings, if we allow them to come, are like waves. They come in waves. And when your body allows itself to feel the thing it needs to feel, once it's done, it moves on like a wave, and then another feeling comes in. Oftentimes, the first feeling, that first wave, has to pass for the next wave to be able to come, which is a different feeling. And so you go from anger to sad to frustration to all of it in minutes if you allow yourself. And then my body knew, I'm done. I'm done for tonight. My voice was gone for 5 days. And there I was, like, feeling so much better because I allowed myself to fucking feel, which is not what we allow ourselves to do. So that's the thing that I'm talking to a lot of my boys, especially about right now, which is just not judging the emotion and just letting it come. And whatever that is, man, ride the wave, right? It's like riding, it's like a bike. It's like you go into the jump, right? If you're apprehensive about the jump, you're going to crash. You go into it, you're full into it, and you let it come in, you take it, and you feel the stuff, you scream, you cry, whatever you got to do. But you can't get there unless you meditate and just simply feel it.
Yeah.
And that's it, man. That's really what's been working for me right now.
That's good. Well, it's good to hear that I'm on the right path because I feel things all the time.
You are, and just I hope you allow yourself to, I think everybody, like whoever you are, whatever your gender is, like being able to feel the things that are not socially acceptable to feel, and is just like an amazing thing. Like I have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. They can have a tantrum, get it all out, and then be laughing 30 seconds later. They're not crazy. They've just allowed themselves to feel what they got to feel so they can move on.
Yeah.
We forgot how to do that.
Yeah, kids are amazing. I have some close friends that have kids, and anytime I just gravitate towards them. you know, I love kids, hoping to maybe be a dad one day. But
Oh,
it
nice.
is so fun to be around them because they're honest. You know,
Yeah.
I have like a stretched lip. I have a piercing. You know, I have tattoos.
They love it.
Recently,
Kids probably love being around you. They're like, "What's that?"
yeah, they're drawn to it. And as long as you're not a weirdo, like they'll be drawn to you, and you can impress them, and you can teach them something else, and you can, you know, pass the torch, so to speak. So
Oh man, that's awesome. Well, thank you for asking that question. And thank you for
absolutely.
reading the book. And I'm sorry about your diagnosis, but you'll get through it, man.
Hey
You'll
man,
get through it.
it's a little bit of a bummer, but at this point, you know, I've gained more muscle back than I've ever had before. I'm
Wow.
in better shape of than I've ever been my whole life.
Because you're
So
conscious about your health now.
I'm conscious of it. You know, I did lose my job, but then I ended up saying no to them to come back because it was a stressful environment. And now I've since been able to go on my first trip with GT bikes. So it's like I wouldn't have been able to do it. You know, I'll take a small little road bump. You know, like it's fine.
Mm, you're awesome. Please stay in touch with me, and I want to see your bike videos, man.
Absolutely, it would be an honor.
Takes me way back to like being 7 and 8 when I put pegs on my bike. And
Yeah,
I was just like starting to jump, and then the guys who stayed with it were able to start doing more stuff, and I just never did. So
yeah.
yeah.
It's you know, it's one of those things. I get hit up by people I went to school with, and they say, "Man, I can't believe you're still riding." I'm like, "Well, I can't believe you stopped riding." You know, it's just one of those things that I don't want to stop, and I still feel like a little kid who hasn't grown up. But that's something that we tend to grow out of, is the child. And I think certain extreme sports, they bring you into that childlike essence, and if you can tap into that, you can really tap into it at any point in your life, and you just have to figure out the right times to do it.
That's what I'm working on. I'm working on that right now, is
That's awesome.
having that childlike joy and wonder and being okay to like be silly and goofy and fun and not give a shit what people think. And
Yeah,
I'm happy you said that, man. That reaffirms a lot of the stuff that I'm working on right now.
excellent. Good to hear it. Thank you so much.
Oh man, it's such a pleasure talking to you, brother. I'm sending you
You
love.
as well. Thank you.
All right, my man.
All right, I'm gonna do the awkward screenshot, and then
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
like the take forever type thing.
Yeah.
Thank you
Dope.
so much, man.
Oh, so nice to meet you, brother. So
Have a
much.
good one.
You too. Oh man, I love that guy. Don't you all just feel better after you just talk to him? Man, he is awesome. Okay, well, that wasn't 30 seconds, but I really enjoyed that conversation. And follow him, please. I hope you guys follow him. So cool. All right, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. All right, do you think can we legit do a speed round? You guys ready? We'll legit do a speed round. Okay. Speed round. Dun, dun. Speed round. I have no idea who I picked. Hi.
Hello.
What's your
Oh my
name?
God. I manifested this.
Hell yeah, you did.
Like I just woke up. I literally put a sweater on and I'm like, he'll pick me next.
I mean, give me some of that confidence. I want some of that manifestation in my life.